uploaded a thumbnail, right? Anyway, let's just. Hi, Vincent. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kat. Kat, I'm sorry I was late today. If you haven't heard it, I recommend going on the Discord, like at some point after this, and then you'll know why I was late today. I just put it in the general chat. Yeah, sorry. And, oh, okay, we're not gonna do that. So we're gonna do this instead, okay. Hi, hello. I hope this isn't making anybody dizzy. Reverse. Not reverse. Not reverse. Hi, Fishhead. Also, y'all, I just made my vision board. I can't show you. Maybe I'll, if y'all, one second, gotta clear my throat. If anybody who is a member wants to see me post it in the Discord again, it's nothing crazy. But yeah, it's pinned into my wall, so I can't. I don't want to just. I can, but I don't want to. What kind of noise was that? It sounded like an elephant. Okay. I love that. I love Britney's ASMR emoji. I love it. I love that one. It's very like, it's just simple Y2K minimalism. by the way. What do y'all want to talk about today? Did you hear my throat made a weird, like, noise? But what do y'all want to talk about today? Hi, Andrea, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? How am I doing? Not the best today, but that's okay. I'm doing better now that I'm on the live stream. No worries, Kat. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Also, I know it's more of a visual live stream, but I can still talk to y'all. During these trials and tribulations. What exactly does tribulation mean? I feel so dumb. Does it just basically mean the same thing as a trial? When you are looking, I'll just be like this in the corner. Can you see me? Hello. You can do it, you can work. Archie Del Nacho, that's good. That's ASMR. Tingles, 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 tingles. might as well do all this. Oh, my uncle died 3 years ago. It's okay. I haven't been sad thinking about him. I just, you know what, y'all? I was talking to my mom last night, and I really, like, the more I think about it, I really do think I have autism. Like, if not, then I'm still very likely neurodivergent in some way. And I was asking her, because I was thinking about my Uncle Gary was never, like, necessarily good at talking with children, including me and my sister, even though we were his nieces. He was never, thank you, Gary, he was never the best with kids. This isn't the only reason why I brought this up, but I was thinking about specifically, because usually I'm just like, I would just think, oh, he wasn't the best with kids and he's more introverted, but then I was thinking more deeply, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I feel like he could be neurodivergent. He literally, for a job, dug up dinosaur bones. He used to do bird watching, like, but I asked my mom before we went to bed. I was laying, she was laying in bed, and I was laying next to her. I'm like, and we're talking about Gary, and I'm like, do you think your brother could have had autism? And she's like, yeah, he definitely had something. Like, right away, she's like, yeah, he definitely had something. I'm like, oh my god. She's like, what? I'm like, I just weren't expecting you to, like, I thought you were gonna sit and think with it, like, oh, I didn't think about it, but you right away were like, yeah, he definitely had something, like some form of neurodivergency. I'm like, oh, also, I was thinking, I'm like, I'm very positive my dad has autism. So he's a narcissist. He's a malignant narcissist. But I wonder if, I don't know if there's studies on this. I'm not saying all people with autism or suspected autism are narcissists, obviously. Like, my Uncle Gary was definitely not a narcissist. What I'm saying, though, is I wonder if he actually has autism, but because he suppresses his needs, and if he has any center issues, if he suppresses, if he like suppresses those things, if that's why it actually gets displayed as narcissism, but it's not true narcissism because it's autism. So I think I have autism going through both sides of the family. I know it's a big thing for people nowadays to point people out and be like, I bet you have autism. Like, people comment on people's TikToks like, you have autism. But, like, I'm being serious because I was around these people. I've been around these people. So I feel like it's a possibility. Autism is a form of neurodivergency. Usually there's different, like, how do I even describe autism? There's certain sensitivities people have. Something about me, I know I do ASMR, but I was telling my mom about this. I'm like, because I always thought outside of ASMR, I talk very loud. And I always thought that was because my dad had bad hearing. He had hearing aids, but they didn't work. But everybody in our family talked loud, but so I always thought that's why I talk loud. It still could be because of that, but I talk very loud in real life. Without realizing it. Thank you, Gary. Thank you so much. It means a lot. I might have autism. But that's just like an example. Not everybody with autism speaks loudly. That's just an example. But usually there's certain things that trigger you, or like a big thing is I have OCD, but it could be that it's not even just OCD, it's just autism that I have, but I need structure and routine. I need to follow the structure and routine all the time. I'm always numbering things. I'm always like, I still do this to this day. Every time when I go and put something in the fridge, even if I'm on a live stream, I'm putting something back in the fridge, like my pomegranate juice or whatever I was showing y'all recently. Whenever I do sorry, my fingers are bothering me. They're like dry and they're just achy today. Anyway, when I put stuff back in the fridge or the freezer, I can't just close the fridge. is that a thing about having autism? Because it's definitely like it's linked to neurodivergency, but this is my mom's probably biggest pet peeve of mine, and I've said this before on my channel. I start somewhere within a conversation, and I end up somewhere completely differently, or I like over-explain, but that's also because of childhood trauma stuff. But it's like I can't get to the point, and then I forget what I'm talking about, and then my mom gets mad. She's like, "What are you saying?" I'm like, "I don't know." It's like a string of thoughts that aren't necessarily cohesive. You have old. Wait, what? Do you mean you have autism? Also, 85 miles per hour top speed. Wait, what? Yeah, and I talk really quickly. I never realized, but people out of all the states in Minnesota, what? Out of all the states in the United States, Minnesotans actually statistically talk the fastest. I unfortunately don't, so I think this is one, but one day, hopefully. What was I just saying? See, are you saying, Fischette, you measured my speed, how fast I was talking? Like, actually, but I do speak really fast. I didn't realize how fast I talk until later in life, especially when I started doing ASMR, and people are like, "Can you talk slower?" I'm like, "Yes," but then I try to talk slower, and people are like, "You still talk too fast." I'm like, "Oh." You have OCD too. Welcome to the club. I go to school. I can guarantee you, I'm not. How old do you think I am? Do you mean like college? I'm not in college. I feel you, Nada. I always forget y'all can't really see my tattoos except for when they're poking out. I guess you can't see them, but like, oh yeah. Oh, just joking. I am not 22. Oh no, we're gonna. Okay, is this gonna be one of the live streams? Okay, y'all guess how old I am. Thank you, 𝒕𝒕𝒆𝒅. Because I do not have. I am on state insurance, which is not the best. Hi, John. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I have state insurance, which is not the best. If I were to go and see a therapist, I could only see them for, I think, 6 sessions for it to be covered. And then I would have to pay fully out of pocket. Yeah, I do my ASMR stuff full time. I have a tarot channel too, although that hasn't popped off like my ASMR has, but yeah, my ASMR, my YouTube stuff. to subscribe to all my stuff. Like if you don't like repetition, and if you don't like repetition, if you don't like repetition and stuttering, then you wouldn't like that channel. So you don't have to. So you don't have to like check it out if you're not into that. I'm not 19. I'm not 20. Thanks for you. Enough though. No, they are not. What helps is actually channel memberships. That's what provides the most for me. I also just did 10,000 subs, so I'll have to see if maybe anybody's gonna want me to like, what do you call it, like put a sponsorship in my video for things. I don't know. I feel weird about that, but also it's like, if I can guarantee you this. Unless something crazy happens, I would only take sponsorships for the channel if it made sense, or if I really like the product. Like you hear about Helix Sleep, the mattress. Like if I got that and I used it for a while and I liked it, then I would take it on as a sponsorship. I would never do gambling, for example, because it also doesn't make sense. Like there's sleep apps. If I checked them out and liked them, then maybe I would like do. It's weird. ASMR is. I know people like GB do sponsorships. Batala still does, to my knowledge. BetterHelp advertisements or sponsorships. I would never do that. No offense. I know people like Batala. I liked Batala too, but you have a big following and you have a lot of people who follow and support you on Patreon. You have the money. Like you live in your own house with your partner, your fiance in Texas, but you accept BetterHelp sponsorships. There's no way you haven't been told that that's not a good thing to do. There's no way you haven't been told that they are a sketchy business practice. So I would never do so. For example, BetterHelp. I'd never do something that I wouldn't, unless if it's something like a food product that maybe I have my mom try and she likes it, like a Magic Spoon. I hear mixed reviews on that. If for some reason Magic Spoon ever reached out to me and they wanted to sponsor a video or whatever, I would have my mom try it and I'd tell her to be honest with me, and if there's any flavors she likes, then maybe I would do you know what I'm saying? But like, it's like, because in that kind of thing, I could be like, well, after I put you to sleep, what you can do is in the morning, you can have Magic Spoon, you know, like a Magic Spoon. See, genius. You can have Magic Spoon. Not a sponsor, obviously, but like if they were. But the thing is, you don't even have to have it in the morning. You can have it at any time of day. I am not 21. Oh, thank you. Not But anyway, so that's my little tangent of how I feel about sponsorships. Like, if I could integrate it into the video, if it made sense, then I would. Like, sorry, my arm is bothering me. Nada, I'm doing it. Make sure you like and subscribe, y'all, if you feel drawn to the content, if you like it, if you enjoy it. I zoomed off. Hello. Hi, 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿. Hello. Hi, Riri. Y'all, just so you know as well, if you ever retract a message, I can still see that you sent a message. Like, I can see your username. Thanks for hopping on, Fishhead. Appreciate you. using the emojis. I spent so much time on all those, except for the I love Britney Spears one. I spent time on all those, making sure they look nice. So I appreciate when people use them. Except, well, I guess the Axel one is the one people use the most. But I didn't have to like do anything for that. I just uploaded the Axel picture. To be fair, that is an iconic emoji. 𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒏𝒄. He's been very cuddly today. He is, I think, in my mother's room. Y'all, something I do, and apparently this is back to the autism discussion. This is common. I have to make sure I don't overhydrate. I think it's also just because I have messed up electrolytes, like everything in my body's messed up. I never used to be like this until my concussion when my health issues got triggered. But I have to be careful I don't overhydrate. And I can tell when I do because then I lose too many electrolytes and then I get heart palpitations really bad. So for me, yes, baby, go to sleep. But I love the 5-year stickers. Thank you. Also, I remember the alien one. What is it? 𝒒𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒄. Is that what is it? 𝒒𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒄. The alien one. You're probably the only one in the Discord who knows what that. That's only on the Discord. You're probably the only one who knows what that even means. I have extra. I make sure I have enough salt in my diet. I don't put water. Don't put salt in my water unless I'm drinking lime water or lemon water because those act as diuretics. That means they deplete your body of water, and also that can mean electrolytes and nutrients because they have a detoxifying effect. So I add salt so that I don't lose as many electrolytes when I'm drinking lime water or lemon water. Oh, you think of it often. Acne, that's right. I'm sorry. Hello, Celine. Hello. How do y'all feel about that? By the way, it's like about this, where it's like I'm cupping your face, but I'm doing it where it's like I'm moving out of frame and whatnot. I'm moving. How do y'all feel about that? I personally love when people do stuff out of frame. Hi, Lalo. Hi, WPP Walker Protection Program. I know this isn't like cupping, but it's like still going like on your face. Of course, nada. 75. Yeah, I love when my hair is this length and I pull it back. I am a non-binary, so I always like being more androgynous nowadays. So when I put my hair back, it reminds me of the bisexual / butch lesbian aesthetic. I love it. Vincent, just go to sleep. Think of my ramblings as the more I ramble, the more I go off topic, the more you fall deep into a slumber. You're falling deep into a slumber. Deep until your eyes are fully closed. Hi, Alex and Tomas. way, but I feel like today's live stream is going by slower than usual. I think it's because my body's in more pain today, so it always is like, I'm like holding my arms and my fingers up, and I feel like I keep needing to crack my fingers. I guess I do. And my neck. Ooh, okay. And my wrist. I printed by Hudson. Am I going too fast for y'all? Like, let me know if I should slow it down. What are you talking about? I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh, that's good. Oh, thank you, Nod. I appreciate it. Oh, yes. Into a spiral. You're like Alice from Alice in Wonderland. But the spirals don't make you dizzy, so don't get in a dizzy. You know me, all flirty and rizzy. Sorry, y'all, I was trying to think. I think about this sometimes, not sometimes, I mean on the rare occasion. I feel like at different points in my life, I've been, like when I was a senior in high school, I had a partner, but like my personality was very flirty. I feel like that you could be flirty without being like hitting on people. Having good panda. I don't know if I still have like a flirty personality. I don't know. I used to though at certain points. Flirty and rizzy, you know, your spine is chilled. Your spine. Thank you, Celine. Y'all, I've never seen Alice in Wonderland. Do you think I would like that? I feel like I probably would. Is it camp? I love things that are camp. That's why I like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I don't like, we do not stand Johnny Depp in this household, but I watched it when I was younger. And that whole movie, the old one, I guess as well, but especially the newer version is so campy. I haven't seen it in forever though. It's like I'm cupping your face when I'm glitching out, you know? 𝒂𝒃𝒆𝒒 458. Not even the cartoon. The cartoon movie. There's a live action. I didn't even know. Oh, what black and white shirt is that? I typically do not do, if I take requests from people, I don't normally wear, if people ask me to wear something, I don't do it because it feels kind of fetishy. So, I think I have another Om-Nom video coming out soon, I don't remember. I can do that, but I don't take requests for certain clothing to wear. That is true, Nada. Richard, how am I feeling today? Good to see you. 𝐰𝐰𝐰𝐰. Hello, yes, thank you very much. I do kind of look like, also, what is it, like not the 2000s. No, it's definitely not 2010s. I don't know, like, yeah, when the guys, like, I think of not the greasers, but like there's that aesthetic of guys also wearing their hair like this. Now it's so far back, that looks kind of funny. Might as well just be bald. Should I tuck my hair in? Everybody, all the new people who come in will think I'm bald. Like partially. 𝐻𝐫𝒕𝒊𝒂𝒏𝒈. I'm Joe. Fortunately, okay, good. That's good to hear. 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂 I haven't done skin sounds in a while. I know some people don't like it, so I won't keep doing that. Thank you very much. Yes, Neo, go to sleep. Yes, I am like wearing, which, do you think she would wear this? Probably not, it's not prim and proper enough. My hair is falling out, I'll put it back like this. Let's go shorter and quicker hand movements like this. noticed lately on my videos and on my live streams that people don't like yawn, or like maybe I'm no, you know what? I've been getting comments on this channel, but also my other ASMR channel that people don't like yawning. I'm like, really? And then people say it makes them gets them wide awake. I'm like, what? I would think people would like yawning. Wouldn't it make you more tired and more relaxed? Anyway. Oh, I yawned weird. It kind of like got inhaled in my throat. I gotta yawn again. Come on, body, you can yawn. Come on, body, you can yawn. Wasn't the best. I'll probably have to yawn again, but for now it's okay. Happy New Year, Testo. Good to see you. You love yawning. That's good to hear. Christopher, because I also do. Greetings from Peru. Hello, Rodolfo Rodriguez Perez 1316. Sugar makes you sleepy. And you know me, I'm sweet like sugar. Squinting helps. What do you mean? Oh god, I'm gonna yawn again. Okay, that was a better yawn. That was better. Hello. Yes, Cat says, don't forget to like and subscribe, friends. Great way to help a great channel. Thank you, Cat. Contagious is oh, yawn, oh, yawn. When I see the word yawn, it makes me need to yawn. Y'all, this is why I would never be able to like have kids and take care of a sick kid. Not only because I have emetophobia, like I'm that kind of person where like if I see somebody else cry, even if I don't know who you are, I'm probably like, unless I think you're bad, even if I think somebody's like a bad person, I see them crying, I'm gonna probably end up crying to some capacity. If I saw like a little kid throwing up in front of me, I had to clean it up, I would be like constantly Do you know evolutionarily the reason behind that? The reason why some people feel like they have to throw up when they see other people throw up is because evolutionarily our ancestors, when somebody ate something poisonous or rancid or moldy and they got food poisoning from it and sick from it and they throw up, other people in the clan would also throw up because they would think, like usually people would eat the same things, so that other people would throw up. It's like a signal that they're trying to get stuff out of their body before they get symptomatic of illness or food poisoning or any kind of poisoning. So there you go, there's a little history for you. That's the reason why some people are like that. Some people have not evolutionarily phased out of that. Also, I think some people just have sensitivities. I think, you know, for me it's probably both. Just you, most also really enjoy seeing you. Thank you. Thank you. I will say, Kurt, I understand what you're saying about like the backdrop and lights. I don't mind when other people have that, but my favorite thing is actually when people just like use their natural background. It feels more cozy to me. But I get that a lot of people like just like a backdrop with like nothing and then lights. I understand where you're coming from with that. I know a lot of people like that. Like I'm not saying I don't like that, but if I had like my preference is just like a normal background like I have, you know what I'm saying? Hi, Wilder. Josie. Yes, it does not, and I'll tell you this. Whenever I go to the dog, like I have issues with my breathing ever since my concussion. I don't take in oxygen effectively, and I can tell because whenever they hook me up to the oxygen level testing thing, measurement device, I'm always at like around a 95%. So I don't know if that's normal or not. I've been like at 90% on those, and I'm like, and I try to like breathe really deeply. Thank you, Kurt. But it's okay if you prefer other backgrounds. I can understand that. The backdrop LED. Yeah, see, when lights are too bright as well, it's really hard for me to be relaxed. No, it's okay. I like chatting. That's a big part of the reason I do the live stream is so I can chat with everybody. Y'all can know what I'm up to. I can know what y'all are up to. Like Alex, 𝒂𝒃𝒆𝒄𝒊𝒄 623. But Josie, we're just yawning up in here and chatting. When I was talking about throwing up people, a lot of people left. I'm sorry, y'all. I have emetophobia. Sometimes I gotta say certain things. When I had the flu most recently, though, I was really nervous because I felt really nauseous one of the days at night. But then eventually that went away enough for me to be able to eat supper. Get her done from what they're not hiding from anybody. Who are you hiding from? Should we hide? Let's hide together. Did you hear that? I think. walk around for a minute because my legs definitely still feel asleep. I'll do hand movements still from afar. Okay, that's enough of that now. Or is it? No, I'm just kidding. Yes, go to bed, go to bed. Go to bed, go to sleep. Groovy pill bombs with the what now? What did you just call me? What's that? What the what? You just said the same thing twice. Oh. Yes. What do you want from me? I was just gonna make a joke, but not good timing. Good cola. What? Cola. My hair is bland. I am not the devil. For your ear. Wait, what's wrong with your ear? We have, I think you know this, but Axel, we have to, for his double ear infection that came back, we have to put stuff in his ointment in the morning. Well, as in my mom is doing it, putting it in the morning and at night. And so because of that, whenever she puts it in, he like goes crazy and he starts trying to like get the ointment out. So also at the top of his head is really greasy, so he looks funny. I'm sorry to hear that. Axel gave it to you. Oh my god, maybe I am the work of the devil, dear Green. Dear Jean, sorry. So you just on a different antibiotic. Oh, they finally figured it out. Wait, like what did they think it was before? Always stop putting you know what in your ear. You know what I mean. No, I'm just playing with you. Thank you, Kurt. Have a good day or good night. Bye-bye. Thank you for hopping on. Good to see you again. What exactly does that mean? And what do you have to do for that now, Josie? Oh, not it's okay. You can just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Let yourself go to sleep. Let yourself go to sleep. It's all good. They blocked the room within irrigation. Interesting. Is it like is it like a pimple? Or I'm guessing not. What? Your message was held for review, Josie. Interesting. I think it's because of what you had in quotations. To be fair, I've had people use that word for me before, like, and I've had to review messages with that word in it. Different connotation. Anybody with tryptophobia has stumbled across this video and had to immediately leave. This live stream, I should say. It's like a butterfly. I'm like cocooning you. Yeah, it's like the cocoon. I am not a Star Wars fan. I'm so sorry. I've never seen, I don't have anything against, I've never seen Star Wars or Star Trek in any capacity. Trisha, take a guess. Think you nada. Oh my, really, Josie? Not even when you were younger? Yeah, I hope you never get one ever again either. Growing up, my mom always said, like, my sister and I didn't, like, compared to other kids, we didn't get sick as much. That's what she feels like, at least. But, what was I gonna say? Oh, but for me specifically, ever since I was really young, I got ear infections all the time, including on my birthday one year, and we had to be in a pool, and my mom still let me get inside the pool, which made my ears hurt worse. I didn't even want to go in the pool, but she's like, your friends are going inside the hotel pool, so you should go inside the hotel pool. You need to go inside the hotel pool. It was not a fun time. But I used to get ear infections a lot when I was younger. Also, I think I have more earwax or something built up in this ear, and I have for a long time. Whenever I take my temperature, it's always 1.5 degrees warmer, about on average, in my left ear compared to my right ear. Ew. Did you tell anybody? And y'all still kept swimming. You didn't leave. Like, how does that stuff even happen? Oh my gosh. Kids will be kids, I guess. Can't get too mad. I don't know. Oh, y'all left. Okay, good. I don't know if I've ever been at a pool when that. There's been a few times when we were like, we showed up at a pool, at different pools, growing up, and we'd show up and they'd be like, we're closed for the day because somebody like pooped everywhere in the pool. Separate issues with them, lifelike surgeries, and my eardrums rupture. Oh my god, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that, cat. I know I'll be good hearing aids at work. My dad had hearing aids, and they don't work. For him, like, he never finds ones that work. I don't know, it's probably him doing something wrong. I think it's because he like always had it too loud, like the stuff, he always had everything too loud, and then it like wouldn't mess with his ear. I don't know, maybe that's why I wouldn't mess. I wonder if when swam at growing up. That was a part of my my swimming club. We swam at a pool that was attached to actually my elementary school that I went to. And there's a new pool there now, and it's much bigger, the pool area. But yeah. Anyway, growing up, that pool was also, I think it still is, yeah, definitely now it still is a public pool. Arfendo, I'm not that you're here. If you are going to send me a custom ASMR video request, and then I respond back to you, if you're just doing that, again, I don't know. People do that for attention. Please don't do that if that's the case. Because I gave you an email back and you never responded. If anybody ever wants to request a custom video, please do not. If you request a custom video, I get back to you and then you don't respond, or like you don't send payment, then I'm probably not gonna want to accept your request in the future. So just a heads up, okay? I do not speak Russian. I found out, why would I do custom videos for free? What? That also indicates to me that you didn't read the actual Google form. Everything you have to check at the bottom of the form says that you read through everything and that you agree, which includes what I list for the payment. So I don't want to actually hear that. That's not correct. If you actually thought it was free, then that means you didn't actually read through. I'm saying this is a PSA because other people have done this before too, and it's very annoying. I love doing the customs, so I like being able to do those for people. So then when people like either send inappropriate requests or send requests and then never send payment, it's very frustrating because I get very excited for doing them. Again, appreciate your support. Just don't, if you're gonna send a request in the future, then you should, like I've had 4 or 5 in a row now, where I've emailed people back or it's been inappropriate, so that I can't even fulfill the request, because I won't. So it's just like, it's very annoying. I'm like, it makes me almost want to close them, to not do them for people, because when I'm getting so many in a row of people like being inappropriate and whatnot, it's not fair for me. Anyway, bye Vincent, good to see you. Archie, all the information is in the video description. It's in the video description saying, like, I have different, okay, so I have channel memberships as well. And if you get the third tier includes a custom ASMR video as well as all their membership stuff. But anyway, I have a Google form and it says everything in the Google form. It says what I do accept, what I don't accept. Basically, just don't be inappropriate. I get people requesting sometimes for me to like wear certain things, and like somebody commented on the live stream earlier, I'm like, I don't do that, because that's fetishy, so I don't do that. But yeah, like I've done a lot of different kinds of triggers for those. One time I had somebody ask if I could do lollipop ASMR, and I knew what their intentions were with that, so I made sure to be as weird with it as possible and very unsexual. And then they're like, hey, can you do another one, but do it like more sexual? And I'm like, no. Yeah, so it's in the Google form. You have to just look at the Google form. They're 10 minutes for $30. I have done it longer videos before on the rare occasion for a higher fee, but typically I don't. I just do 10-minute video, custom videos, and you get the link. So make sure if you ever were to request a video, make sure you keep the link, or the link to the video somewhere safe so that you know how to get back to it. Like, save it in a playlist or something. But yeah, that is that. Is it being muted? I don't know. To be honest, Arfendo, I think I may have muted you from the channel. Yes, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I think I did, because like your comments that you leave are kind of inappropriate and make me feel unsafe. So I think I have done that. So I'll let you stick around for this on your backup channel. Just don't be too parasocial, okay? Because it makes me feel unsafe and uncomfortable. Yes, Nada. So I have or the popsicles. I eat popsicles, but I don't do it like, I've even had a comment before on one of those where it's like, thank you for doing these, but not being sexual about it. I'm like, you're welcome. Josie, no, I was like, just being weird with it. Like, I don't know. I just wasn't being sexual with it because I knew what they were trying to imply. So I just made sure I was like how I eat my popsicles on the channel for those mukbangs. I don't eat them like, I'm not even gonna portray it, but I don't eat them in a sexual way. So I was just like straight up, and I don't know, just trying to be a little bit weirder with it. Like, I don't know. And then I'm like, and I was saying, oh, it's because I want to make sure the mouth sounds are good with it, which is true. So I wasn't actually technically lying. Okay. Amazing. Wait, which part is amazing? Yeah, I'm telling you, if you ever have anything, if you ever, but yeah, I think I don't remember if I said hi yet. Hi, Paul. See, like, wait, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna report that. All of it. I was thinking, that's the thing, y'all. If you have questions, if you have stuff to ask me, I'm not afraid to answer it, unless if I feel like it's inappropriate. But if other people are being inappropriate to me, I'm not afraid to call it out. Because what the heck? You're not gonna get away with it. See, Josie, that's the thing. That's exactly why I'm not afraid to call it out. Because it's like, I deal with, like, y'all don't even understand how many, like, messages I get every live stream after review. How many comments I have to remove from my videos. The weird custom video requests I get. It's bonkers. So that's why I'm like, I'm not afraid to be like, you are being weird. Anyway. Especially with all that's going on in the world right now, it's like, it almost feels like in the air, you can feel in the air, it's like there's almost nothing to lose. People are losing their lives. Like, it's such a small thing I can do to be like, you're nasty, you know? Thank you, Sarah. Yes, Paul. Yes, exactly. Also, it's weird, like, this hasn't really happened in a while, but there will be, well, I know I look AFAB, but I'm non-binary. I go by she, they. And I think sometimes people put me in this box of being hyper-feminine. I'm like, I don't feel hyper-feminine, so it's always so weird to me. I like people who I know that I'm non-binary, because I've talked about it when people are like in my live streams or like in the videos. I don't know. So it's weird. People put me in this like very, I know I look like I got white woman syndrome over here, okay? But I am not what you think I am. I'm not this hyper-feminized person. So it's just funny and it's weird and it's odd. People look at me and they're like, oh, you are a sexual white woman. I can ask you to do this and you'll do it, or I'll point this out and you'll love it. I'm like, are you crazy? No. Oh, guys, and they do it so good, and they could do it with like boom, 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 boom. I know, Pedro, and a lot of bad stuff has already been happening. Okay, bye, Josie. Thanks for hopping on. Letting me ramble. Talk to you later. I'm gonna head out soon anyway, but yeah. Bye. I'm a good person. That's a good thing to do, Nada. That's a good thing to do. That's good advice. I don't do that every day, but every once in a while, I'll just like, I don't really look in the mirror, but I'll tell myself, you know, I feel like I'm a good person. If this thing is I feel like can make me a better person I can work on, I can still do that while also being a good person with flaws and imperfections. I've actually, not with like that exact wording, but I've been thinking about that recently, actually. Because sometimes I just get triggered by things, and then I think about what like the thoughts I have or how I react. I'm like, okay, I can do better next time, but I'm not a bad person. Hi, Sunny B. You live in Sweden. Hello from Sweden. It is 4:11 for me. 4. And you're 11 then. So you're 7 hours ahead of me. That's great.